offenses in the NFL going head-to-head. It's the 49ers going up against the Cardinals. With that, let's get out to the University of Phoenix Stadium in Glendale. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are about 15 miles west of downtown Phoenix at University of Phoenix Stadium here in Glendale. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. First carry now. This is Johnson. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. And certainly one of the mainstays in this offense is the crafty veteran L. Fitz.
Love the way you phrased it. Crafty. This guy knows how to get open and catch the football.
On second down, Johnson. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
The 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. So the offense has it 1st and 10. On the toss, here's Johnson. And he's going to take this one down to about the 46-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And a look now at the defensive starters for San Francisco.
Navarro Bowman makes anyone's short list for the best linebackers in the game.
Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. They'll go with a keeper. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
One of the hallmarks of their success this year, they've been fearless on 4th down, and they convert another one right here to move the chains.
The 1st down carry here for Johnson. And some room to roam now. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
It's so important to establish the running game early in a contest because when you do that, that just opens your playbook so big for your offensive coordinator. And to be frank,
and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. After the touchdown, it's Dawson on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Here's Barkley. Eluding the pressure right. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Then here's the headshots for the offense, and Carlos Hyde, a talented back,
has taken over as the lead runner. A terrific talent. Can batter you inside, but has more speed than what you expect to take it the distance.
Now Barkley. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the great one, Darrelle Revis. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Well, usually you don't think of the cornerback coming in for a no-gain play, but that's what we had there. Nice tackle.
Yeah, and how about the range, too? Coming from the outside part of the play, moving his way into the inside and making that play happen. No gain for the offense, big play for the defense. Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there. A big pickup, and guess what? It's now third and very short in order to try and pick up a first down.
In the red zone this time. They come up in an offset eye. They pitch it out to Johnson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11, sets them up first and goal. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Cardinals in possession of the football, and they've got it here with a first down.
Watch left. Tight end to the left, tight end left. Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. David Johnson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Dawson on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And San Francisco gets set to go here.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Four down. Here we go. Detroit.
Here's Hyde as they begin on the ground. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Carlos Hyde's such a physical, tough runner. People are talking about him changing his style. I don't think he should change a thing, and I know he wants to add catching the ball to his arsenal as well.
One thing's for sure, he said in the offseason, he told us he's happy to be in a Chip Kelly offense, isn't he?
No doubt about it.
They'll run it. Here's Hyde. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Hyde, the lone man in the backfield. They're going to give it to him running right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
We just saw what a lot of teams call a heavy set. 3 tight ends in the game. That signifies they want to run the football. Yeah, occasionally they'll play action and throw it, but most of the time, those guys on the field means strength, power, run the ball behind them. And now what a lot of teams are doing is they're taking an extra offensive tackle and putting him in a tight end number to give them even more blocking power. And we just saw it on that play.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he will find his man on the outside. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Second down now after the pass completion.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, There's a premium for all of that now. I'm not quite sure how he wasn't able to hold on to that one in the end zone. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for the defensive guys. When they get into film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. Where was the breakdown that almost allowed a touchdown?
And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Red zone opportunity.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Big stop, Pete. Big stop. Let's go.
They'll run high. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Their big-bodied receiver, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will take a knee here. So per the new rules in 2016, this will be brought out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. They come up in an offset eye. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. More from the desert after this. They go to Johnson again. And some space here. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40.
I can say this from experience, especially from a defensive back's perspective. There's not many things more terrifying than a toss sweep or a pitch play and all that beef out in front of the runner.
Yeah, I had an old coach say 3 words on those plays, toss or pitch. Set the edge. Heard him over and over.
A lot of times they roll the edge, and when they do that, that's why you can go for a long way.
8 yards to go here on 2nd down.
Now let's go. 319. 319.
There's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And it's still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that. And that really chips away at your confidence.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. A toss, left side, Johnson. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Now they'll run it on the toss. And nothing doing. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They come up in an offset eye. Again, they run with Ellington. And the 49ers going to take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And Dawson's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, but the net gain, 3 points.
And you're going to have drives like that in this league. Sometimes you just got to take the 3 and move on. Always better than nothing.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. So the incomplete pass brings up second down. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
They go screen pass to Hyde. And now the Cardinals going to use another timeout. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now here's the Niners' 5th-round pick in the 2015 draft, Bradley Pinion on to punt it away. And this will be touchdown inside the 20. They'll spot it at the 18-yard line. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Again, it's Johnson. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Here's a 20th carry for Johnson. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end. All right, hang on here. We'll jump over halftime. Just let the system and graphics catch up. Okay, all set. Third quarter now. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But
this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And the offense moving quickly to the line. First down, a run with Hyde. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
An extra DB added here for the Cards on third.
Blitzer play coverage.
And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Here we go now. Please. Watch it now. No. Check. Patriot. Back that up, Philly. Here we go.
Here's a carry now for Keith Marshall. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Their dangerous wide receiver. His second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the 49ers are back within a score. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he'll cut it out to the sideline. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game. So he's really made his presence felt in this one.
They come up in an offset eye. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And he's got room. Touchdown, Cardinals. David Johnson with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. And they're able to up the lead by one more. After the touchdown, it's Dawson on to kick it away. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. They'll run with Marshall. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
They'll try and throw for it here. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They toss it out right to Johnson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
But it was stopped up.